Alright, hey everyone. So today I just want to go over some of the changes I made on the Harry Potter spell mod. So starting with the most obvious changes, we got a bunch of new wands. So we got 3 new wands. Harry's wand, looks like this, which is pretty cool. Voldemort's wand, and Sirius Black's wand. And there's an issue with the icon that I gotta fix. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with it, but I will be getting with that eventually. So starting here with Harry's wand. One of the biggest changes I made was their new spell added. So if we go here, and you say Tarantalegra. That's cool. New dance mod. Basically makes any of the enemy or even friendly AI, if you have to dance. I'll go outside. Show you it works on enemies as well. Tarantalegra. That's my favorite one right there. Oh, Gangnam Style, that's so funny. Avada Kedavra. That spell is always a bit buggy. Petrificus Totalis. Levicorpus. Petrificus and Totalis and Avada Kedavra are still very pronunciation heavy. It's hard to get them consistently. That's something I've got to figure out. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out, but it's something I still have to work on. But other than that, another new spell. So if you go Engorgio. You gotta be careful. You can't talk and then say spells because it reads that all in as like one statement. So Reducio. So yeah. So now there's Reducio, and that basically just reduces any engorgioed item back to its original size. It doesn't reduce items of their original size down any. Not yet, anyways. I'm thinking I'm going to add that in eventually. Another spell that was fixed to work more consistently is this one, Evanesco. See, and now you can do it on more items more consistently. So this bucket used to be very difficult to get to do it. So if you point and say Evanesco. Okay. Disappears. And finally, the next spell that was fixed that had plenty of issues with it was this one, Accio. So now it works on the voice wands, which, if you couldn't tell, are the only wands available now. So the whole mod is going to full voice activation rather than the original idea of pressing the spell button and switching with the trigger. Yep, so now Accio works way more consistently than it did before, if it ever worked at all. During the last update it got broke, and I finally put away some time to fix it. So yeah, that's the big news of the update, but I'd like to show you some of these wands some more. I mean, I quite enjoy all of them individually so far. Harry Potter and the Elder Wands are my favorite, and the Lucius Malfoy wand, which spawns with its staff. One thing to note is if you do go into a level and this is on your back, the wand will disappear. So before going into a level, if you want to spawn it with you, like going to Outpost, take the wand out and just put it on your back. That's just something to consider. Because it will just make the entire wand disappear from the staff, and it's very annoying. Stupefy. Yep, that is one of my favorite wands, but I want to showcase some of these other wands more than those previous two that have been in the game already. So I already showed you a bit of the Harry Potter's wand. So I'm going to try and use the Avada Kedavra. Avada Kedavra. Yep, see? It's something I've just got to fix. It usually works consistently. It also could be because I'm recording I am using a separate mic, but recordings tend to make my headset less effective than maybe some other people, so I wouldn't get discouraged if you are trying to record any of this or stream it at all, because it's just personally my headset's kind of messed up. Stupefy! But that, yeah, that curse does work a little less consistently than other spells, like Expelliarmus! Petrificus Totalis! Some of my favorite ones to use, mostly because these guys won't even move. Tarantalegra! Definitely my new favorite. I can't get over it, I'm sorry. I got this working today, and it's just so funny. It's so hilarious. Tarantalegra! That's the chicken dance. It's a bit... The chicken dance is a bit weird looking for some reason. You can also use spells like Evanesco. Evanesco. Yeah, you can use those spells in Gorgio, Reducio, on doors. I wouldn't try I have not tried Accio. That's probably buggy. Accio. There's a little blooper for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was awful.
What's this?
Ooh. My headset's a bit bugged. I am seeing white lights everywhere. Well, I don't think you'll see that because I'm streaming the screen, not my headset. So, Stupefy. Yep. So I think you have a more consistent view. Not too worried. Tarantalegra. Missed. Tarantalegra. I'm missing. I can't see it very well. Tarantalegra. Tarantalegra. If you do hit them, it'll knock them out of, or usually knock them over, it knocks them out of the animation. Alright, but that's really all I wanted to showcase. None of the other spells have changed all that much. They all do work a little bit better. Ascendio. Ascendio. Am I holding something? Yeah, you can't use Ascendio if you're holding something in your other. Ascendio. I think my headset's bugging out on me. But you saw all the main stuff that was changed. Yeah, look, they're on the roof over there. Stupefy. Yep, sounds like my headset's finally bugged out. Sorry about that, I have an old headset, so whenever I do stuff like recording, it gets all whacked. But you saw the main stuff, and that's what's important. These are Reducio and Tarantalegra, the two new spells, and the change. And all the point-and-click spells to be more consistent. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the update, and I will see you around. Peace.